18 Major Foe here. Operation Valkyrie, Japan turned 6.4, January 1939. First things first, we're going to do our tech rolls. We have two tech rolls. One is Improve Factories. The second is Large Ship Construction. We have no bonuses for each, so I'm going to need a 7 or above on the Improve Factories. 2, very helpful. Japanese tech program is amazing. We'll get a +1 on the next die roll. Large ship construction, we need a 8 or above. That's a 9, so 50%. Not upset with that. Moving over here. Oh, good camera work again. Here we go. Japan aligned Siam in January 1939. So there is a militia, a torpedo boat destroyer, and a destroyer. Okay, and then Japan will go up $1. 24 to 25. Okay. Purchases, Japan has $28. They'll lend lease the Germans another sub. That brings them to 22. Okay. 4 militia is 8. 2 militia upgrades is 10. Correction, 4. So 8 plus 4 is 12. That will bring us down to $10. A artillery for 4 and infantry for 3 is $7, and a cavalry for 3 will be $10. That is all $10 for Japan. Japan will have 2 combats this turn. We're going to go into Suion. We have 3 infantry from Rihi and 1 infantry from Peking. It's going into Suion against 3 militia. And then out of the 41st, we have 2 tactical bombers and a medium bomber. And the 2 tacticals have a flight of 5 with the airbase. So 1 to Yunnan, 2 to Sinkang, 3 to Xinjiang, 4 to Suion, and then 5 into Peking for the 2 tacticals. And the medium bomber has a movement of 6. +1 is 7, so they have lots of space to get back. We have a tactical bomber on the fleet here. They'll move 1 to P-32, 2 to P-14, 3 to, what is this, Hopei? So there'll be a tactical bomber into Hopei. And the fighter from Rihi will join this fight into Suion. Okay, so into Sion is 4 infantry, 2 tacticals, 1 medium, and 1 fighter against 3 militia. So I'm going to have to fix that. Somebody couldn't make that flight. This one goes here. Okay, and this one is here. Okay. So, moving into Hopei against the 2 militia is 1 tactical bomber. Out of the fleet, 3 transports. We'll pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Marines. They'll move to P-32. 1 of the transports will move to P-15, pick up a 6th Marine, and then move to P-14. So right now we have 6 Marines in Hopei. 1 transport from P-14 will grab 2 infantry correction, 1 infantry and the marine at a Rihi. So now there are 7 marines and 1 infantry. That is 8 in total. And then 2 infantry will walk down from Beiping into Hopei. So in total, we have 3 infantry and 7 marines and 1 tactical bomber against 2 militia. In that fight, we are also move the fleet, going to shore bombard with this map is a little small. Come on now. Okay, there'll be shore bombardment in P14 with heavy cruiser. So there'll be 5 heavy cruisers, 2 battleships, and a battle cruiser. That's 8, because we have 8 amphibiously landing, so we'll have 8 first strike shots into Hopei against the 2 militia. Okay, so the 4 transports are also on that. Just going to move this to the side, put that in there. These ships are still here. Okay, sorry for the confusion. Once again, we have 7 Marines, 3 infantry, 2 of which walked. The other 8 were navally transported from 4 transports, and we have 8 first strikes into Hopei. Our other attack is into Sion. That is all the attacking we'll do for this turn. So down here on the battle board, I just want to correct 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at 2. And then we have 5 first strikes at 2 for the heavy cruisers, 1 first strike at 3 for the battle cruiser, 2 first strikes at 4 for the battleship, and a tactical bomber versus 2 militia. And then we have 4 infantry at 1 into the mountains, 1 fighter at 6, 2 tacticals at 7, and 1 medium bomber at 7 versus 3 militia at 2. Okay, so let's do the naval bombardment first. See if I can get lucky there. I'm looking for at least 2 first strikes here. Well, I got 1. There's a 3 on the battleship, an 8, that's a miss, 7's a miss, 7, 4, 9, 12, 5. Okay, so one of the militias does not get to fight in the battle. So we have 10 at 2. And we have 1 hit in total from an infantry, and we have the tactical bomber at a 7 just in case. That's a 1 that'll be a target select, so the last militia will be killed, and they will roll back at a 2 or less. And they get a 10, so that falls. No casualties to Japan. So Japan will go up $1 to 26, and CCP will go down $1 to 5. Japan also collects another bonus for one of the Chinese territories, so they're now at 3 bonus dollars, and they lose a bonus for attacking this turn for the oil from America. Okay, let's see. Probably going to need another marker for these guys, which I don't have. Okay, I'll clean that up later. Let's put all of this in here. And the tactical bomber will move later. Okay, so once again into Sion, we have 3 militia at 2 for the CCP, and we have 4 infantry at 1, a fighter, 2 tactical bombers, and a medium bomber. So that's on the board down here. We'll do the aircraft first. So we have 2 tactical bombers and a medium bomber at 7. Target select doesn't matter. We have one hit there from a tactical, as far as I can zoom. Fighter at 6 is a 2, so that's a hit, and 4 infantry at 1. 0. So 2 hits in total. 3 militia returning fire at a 2, and they get 1. So they have 1 militia left, and I have lost an infantry. Okay, round 2. 2 tactical bombers and a medium bomber, a 2, a 3, and a 6, so all 3 hits. Fighter at a 6, that's a 4, also a hit. Couldn't do that in the first round, eh? And the infantry all miss. Militia at a 2 in return. 3 just missed. Okay. So 3 militia are killed. 1 Japanese infantry is killed. Did I delete anything else at 6, 7? Nope. And the territory changes hands to Japanese. So Japan goes up another dollar to 27, and the CCP go down to $4. Okay. Now, see if I don't mess up all this non-combat here. From the 41st, we have 1 infantry. He will move forward into the 97th. So the 97th in Yunnan has 4 infantry and a mountain brigade. The fighter on the carrier in P41 will land in Anatonkan. So there's now 3 fighters there at an airbase. The destroyer will stay in P41 and transport the marine into Anatonkan. Camera skills, camera skills. Okay. There's a sub in P62, we'll move to P63. There's a sub in P59, we'll move 1 to P60 and 2 to P63. The sub in I12 will move 1 to I13, 2 to P61, and 3 to P63. The coastal sub in P60 will move 1 to P63. The coastal sub in P59 will move 1 to P60. In in the East China Sea, P32, there is a torpedo boat destroyer, a destroyer, and a light cruiser. The 2 fleet carriers and light carrier will move there. The destroyer will stay there. In the torpedo boat destroyer will move from P32 to P41. Torpedo boat destroyer in P50 will move from P50 to P41. The light cruiser in P32 will move to P41. The light cruiser in P14 will move to P32. The torpedo boat destroyer in P14 will move 1 to P32 and 2 to P41. The destroyer in P15 will move down to P32. And the destroyer in P14 will stay there, joining the fleet in P14. The transport will take 2 infantry from Peking in P14. We'll move 1 to P32 and 2 to P41, dropping them off in Kwangtung. The seaplane on Okinawa will fly P33, P32, and land in Formosa. Somewhere in Formosa there. Being crooked. The tactical bombers, fighter, and medium bomber from Suyan will land in Peking. So there'll be a fighter, 2 tactical bombers, and 1 medium bomber there. Transport will stay in port in Kyushu. I think that is all of the non-combat. Quick glance. We're good. Okay, we'll place our units. German sub will go to A11. If Irish wants that somewhere else, he can make that change. One militia upgrade will go to Formosa. One militia upgrade will go to Siam. One militia will go to Yunnan, joining 97th. Two militia will go to Kwangtung. And one militia will go to the 41st in Anatonkin. The cavalry will go to Rihi. The artillery and infantry will go to Kyushu. Japan will collect $27 plus 3 bonuses for 3 Chinese territories and 1 oil from the Americans. So all in total $31. And that will conclude the Japanese turn. Thanks again for watching.